Hello YouTube, my name is Captain Darren. My amateur radio call sign is N4VFR. I'm currently here on location in my hotel room in Corpus Christi, and I'm going to show you how to program your IC-7610 band engines using the RS-BA1. Stay tuned. Alright guys, this is what we're going to do first. I'm going to show you my setup on how I like to set my RS-BA1 and operating remote to the Icom 7610. Here's the RF gain. I have that fully wide open. I got my down here at the bottom. The reference level, its baseline is at 0. Okay, you're going to see a lot of white noise here. There's activity going on right now on 40 meters. So what I like to do, let me turn on the volume. Alright, I'm not sure if someone's tuning up on there, but look at the S noise, or the S meter. I've got about an S6. I have none of the noise blanker or noise reduction on. There's a little bit of interference. You can see it by the display on the waterfall. A lot of static noise. So I'm going to take the RF gain. I'm just going to turn it down so that the S meter is just about S1. So let's turn the RF gain down. And be mindful, I'm operating remote, so there's going to be a delay reaction. And I hope I have a good internet speed to control my unit, my radio. So the S unit, about S1, S2, that's fine. Alright, so just enough so I can see a little bit of activity. Now see the display. Now I can see the strong signals on the waterfall a lot cleaner. Down here on the reference line, I'm going to boost that up. You see these peaks and valleys? It's right below the threshold. I'm going to increase it. So I'm going to the right, positive, and just bring it above there, above this line here, so I can see. I can still see the waterfall with the activity going down. All right. Fair enough. Right here I have fix. I'm using the fix mode. I like that mode better because I can click on any frequencies here and then just fine tune it with my arrow keys. And you can hear the QSO. You can hear activity. You can hear it clearly. Or I can click on the mouse and then drag it left or right. So let's go into hertz frequencies, and then I'm going to click and drag. You see the frequency? It's moving. What I like about this RS-BA1 is I see activity here. I can just click on it right away and just do a fine tuning.
Be out of power, but what's the chances of me losing power or being out very long when that whole substation feeds?
Here's a signal here. Just click on it and then fine tune it. Just go left or right with the arrow keys or left or right with the mouse. This is fixed. Now, if I were to click on that and go to center, what's going to move when you change your frequency is the waterfall itself. There's activity there. I can click on it. Now the waterfall shifted. Let's try this again. There's activity here, right there. Let's click on that. Now the waterfall shifted. And then I can fine tune it like before. Hold the left mouse button, and slide it left or right to fine tune it. You see the waterfall? It's going zigzag. That's because I'm looking for that signal. There's a station there. And that's the whole reason why I don't like using center. I prefer the fix. That way the waterfall stays steady, and I'll just click on the signal right here and then fine tune it in. There's a signal here. There's a signal here. Find it.
It's talking, it's good, it's flexing.
They say just keep it out of the red and the audio will be perfect.
All right, cool. Now, see these frequencies up here at the spectrum scope? You got 7.125 and 7.212. This is what I want to show you on how you can adjust your band edges and perhaps make it smaller so you can see more of the signal. What you're seeing there is the ARRL US radio frequency band. And since we're on 40 meters, here's the 40 meter band right here. And let's say that you want to set a band edge just for the CW portion. So if you're an extra class license, it's 7.0 through, this is 7.125. Write that down before I forget. 7.0 through 7.125. That's a CW portion for the extra band. So what we're going to do there, I lost communication. The internet has failed me. Okay, I'm reconnected. There it is. It's moving. So what we need to do there is down in the bottom right-hand corner, you see a set on the spectrum waterfall. Click on that, and you see the fixed edges. Those are the fixed edges. That's what we're talking about. So let's go to the 7 megahertz right here. This is between 6 to 8 megahertz. We want to set that CW band edges to from 7.0, that's what I have here, to 7.125. It's already there, okay? So how do I change it from the spectrum scope? I think I lost connection again because the waterfall just stopped. Oh, there it is again. It's back in service. So what you need to do to change that, you see these two frequencies, 7125 up here, and also this 7212. You click on it. That's number 4. That's number 1. Now this is the CW portion from 7.0 all the way to 7.125. This is the CW portion, all right? So let's, yeah, the internet connection is, it's slowing down. So if I were to click on that, it's gonna reestablish here in a second, hopefully. Nope. Yeah, it's internet connection is slow. It's late in the evening. It's about 8 o'clock here, 8:20. So click on this, and you can hear the CW. Hey, okay. So that's how you set the band edges. That's just number 1, 7.0 to 7.025. All right, we're back to this again, the band edges. That's number 1. That's this one right here, number 1. Number 2, say that you want to set the band edges on 40 meters just for the voice portion. You just want to see the whole spectrum of the voice portion. So you would, here's 7.125, 7.125. That's from extra and advanced, and to the end of 7.3, 7.3. megahertz. I wrote that down. Let's come back here. 7.125 to 7.300. Okay. So this one is number 1. That's number 2. This is 3, and that's 4. So how do we go there again? You just click on that frequency on the upper right, and you'll see that's number 2, that's number 3, that's number 4. Now, if this frequency spread is too big, we can narrow it down so you can see the signal a lot closer. So let's do that. Let's use number 3. So let's go back to 40 meter band. That's number 1, 2, 3. Let's say I want to put 7.200, 7.200, and you want to narrow it down to 7.250. That's number 3. Let's take a look at that. Here, 1. Here's number 2, and here's number 3. I'm going to turn on the audio. I'm going to go, where is my frequency? There's 268. Right there.
It's still working. The original hand that built the Icom was a very cool guy, very good friend of mine. At any rate,
Yeah, you can see the signal a lot better.
there it goes to the,
What I wished happened in this,
that keeps everything copacetic.
if there was a zoom in and zoom out feature, that would help a lot instead of setting up your band edges. Okay, it's frozen there. That's because of the internet connectivity. I'm here at the hotel room and making the video on YouTube, operating remote. See right here, communication failed, cannot access the radio. I lost some data bits. So I re-engaged, re-access, and it's back in sync. All right, so if you want to zoom in a little more closer, say on this frequency right here. All right, so 230. Let's try 7.220 to 7.250. Go to settings. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's do it on 4. Let's set a frequency of 7.22. And then the ending edge is 7.250. 250. That's number 4. That's number 4 right there. It zooms in a little bit. You can increase the reference level. That's max. Is all you got. It's 10. RF gain. I'm going to increase it a little bit. So you see the signal a little bit better, but then your scope view is a lot more narrower. And let's cycle through. That's the CW portion. Remember we did that earlier? Now there's too much white noise, so again, you can reduce the reference level. Right about there, and then reduce the RF gain so where it just tickles down to S1, S2 units. And then increase the reference level again to raise that bar like that. There's a CW. You hear the CW. Is this for you? You have to decide that. I think it's a good idea if you're, for example, if you're a general class licensed amateur radio operator. You look here, this is your frequency band 7.175 through 7.300. So if you set that band plan up, you can avoid transmitting out of band beyond your class license. Or another use is if you want to plug in the whole band of 40 meters from 7.0 all the way to 7.3, you can do so and see the whole band. Well, this is something different. I'm making a YouTube video using my webcam, the Logitech Brio camera, and a Rode microphone, and my Dell Inspiron 15-inch laptop. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider to subscribe. Give me a like, leave me some comments. It helps out my channel a lot. My name is Captain Darren. My amateur radio call sign is N4VFR. Until next video, have a great day.